Do you think we should show people the wheels? We've been kind of hiding them. Is it wheel o'clock?
Does not matter what this thing looks like if that's what it's doing.
Plan is continue making progress on this thing so we can get it ready to do some burnout.
You want to make your transmission look good, spray paint it cool. Does it make sense? No, but it looks cool.
Front end all put back together. Grills painted gold. Yeah, it fits.
All right, so we're back at it. What are we doing today, Ron?
Man, we're doing some big things today. We got wheels. We might fire this thing up.
And we're also gonna tease the interior.
Oh yeah.
Teased. Done. And by the way, this is Rich, who like is constantly working on this car in the background. So while the cameras weren't rolling, you've been like fixing some paint, putting back on trim stuff, things like putting the door handles on so it actually opens.
I remind you guys,
Yo.
this took 3 hours.
And someone already smudged it.
Well, let's compare palm sizes. Who is that? Who is that?
My lines aren't consistent.
Go
with that.
CSI.
I think that's a soupy
with
paw.
That might be
That's
a
a
soupy
soupy
paw.
paw.
Some palm reader read
I
that.
will say, look at this fitment. Look at that gap.
Yeah,
That's
looks
probably
really
better than
good.
that's probably better than factory.
Definitely better than Torque Stallion.
Oh, come on.
What?
You can't play.
I'm proving that the boy's got the skill.
apples and oranges.
It's not like he puts Torque Stallion together.
I am dead inside.
What did I just walk into? I just showed up and you guys are bickering.
Yeah, as always, Vinny's just showing up. So Vinny, we already got your job for you today.
Thank God.
We're digging into the old Volkswagen nerd treasure chest. We're diving
back
into
to the VR6 swap in the truck.
No, we're diving into your once stance boy era of Volkswagen world. You got to make the rear wheels fit because they don't.
Oh, sick. I love cutting fenders.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So Vinny's got a job, Soupy's got a job. We're gonna play with RC cars.
What's Soupy's job?
He has to get us started. All right, so we've already taken the rear wheels off because they actually didn't accommodate the brake package. So we had to put the calipers on.
I love that we painted a car without cutting the fenders first.
We clearly didn't plan ahead. All right, so get to work, get to cutting, and we're just gonna sit here and watch you cut today.
All right, the deal is if I'm cutting, you guys got to do all the, get me the tools, get me my stuff, get some chairs, get around here, gather. Good to go. So, you got to order an aggressive set of wheels, but we didn't cut these up before. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna trim the lip off of this just so it doesn't hit the rim. It's brand new paint, so we gotta be really careful. So the technique here is just to cut it like little by little. You don't wanna like sit and dig into one spot on this because what you could do is actually like heat this paint up so much that it'll bubble up. So we'll like score it and then we'll keep going back and forth on it, cut it off, and then take a flapper wheel and same technique, just kind of like keep buzzing it down to where you want it, but keeping the paint on the outside like pretty cool. Just gotta do it with like some patience, which I don't have, but a little bit of technique.
No safety glasses? These are the same as that. Give me those then.
Safety specs. That is OSHA approved. I've seen the poster.
Go deep and then on top?
Wow.
Sick. That's a cool ass look just in general. Like,
You think so?
Yeah, man, you pull it off.
yeah, it's sports.
Is this the vibe?
Hell yeah.
That is definitely sports.
All right, so we got the ground straps. Get that bottom going.
Yeah, and then we'll just fish it to the top.
Yep.
Yo, I left 2 hours ago and you were still.
Because we had to we cut the ends off of them and they just weren't grabbing. So instead we had to redo the lugs and just hone them out. You know, it's soupy advice versus what you should actually be doing.
What are you doing exactly?
Ground straps. So we're daisy chaining a ground from the blower to the block and then from the block to the chassis.
Not as kooky crisp. It's all right. Found a little straggler. I'm a little rusty. I haven't cut a fender in a long time, but I'm sure Vinny hasn't either. But I usually do fiberglass, not metal. I didn't tell them that. Then they would have just made me go spray paint something. So I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so we got the rear cut. The next thing we got to do is actually raise the front of the car because we've been running this thing like super low. But what happens is the wheel actually grabs the fenders and it's been like bending them in and out. So we're gonna raise the car probably like, I don't even know, probably like 2 inches. We have coilovers on the front, but there's a ton of preload on the spring here. So we're gonna drop the upper ball joint. This whole thing will come down and then we'll just try to spin this up. We'll try like 2 inches. If it's too high, we'll lower it back down, but I don't know. We just gotta get some clearance in there.
Are we just dialing in ride height?
By dialing in, you mean me spinning it up until I can't spin it up anymore, and then I'm like, that's probably where it needs to be. Yeah.
That's
And then we both sat there for about 5 minutes trying to figure out how to measure it without a measuring device. We counted the number
finely
of threads.
tuned instruments.
I counted the threads.
10 threads.
What a waste of
A loose 10 threads.
Yeah. Ryan, you and I, let's put the seat in the car so we can test
Yeah,
it
let's
out.
check that out. Look at it. I love that color though.
That's the front
Okay,
seat.
all
Yeah,
right.
it looks just like the
know.
back seat. Except with how you can tell is, well, I don't know why it doesn't go forward.
The lead.
Oh, there's like a lock. You got that?
Yeah, you got it.
Hey guys, how are you gonna get this in the car?
Seriously, did they pad over the release?
Maybe. No, is it that right there next to it? Or
No,
is
I
that
think that's to make it slide back and forth. I seriously think that they upholstered over the release to get the seat to fold forward.
Was it some sort of weird release that I was saying, like this is really not ergonomic?
No,
Oh.
remember?
Oh, they did.
Oh,
Quality.
YouTube, notice the awesome bucket seat. And that's what we need.
Go ahead, Hurt.
you ready?
Give me juice.
Crank me that
Lots of it.
Yeah, now we're getting fuel. Ready?
in. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, that's some chop. Somebody call Zach and tell him what chop's all about. He got to reinvent the scale.
It does not matter what this thing looks like, if that's what it's doing.
Yo, do you think we should show people the wheels yet? Like, we've been kind of hiding them. Probably not in a really great way.
Give him something.
It's wheel o'clock.
Is it wheel o'clock?
Wheel o'clock.
Oh my god.
We might have to like cut the fender and the trim.
I honestly think we just got to build new ones.
No, not that. I'm saying like this is
here.
gonna have to like.
How bad is it?
I mean, the problem is when you turn and it compresses.
It might just hit right there. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta like cut
I'm gonna just trim
that.
it.
Give that like a little trim.
Should we start it again? Do you guys want to feel it on the floor?
Hell yeah.
Soupy, make it start.
I think I got some chills. That thing sounds so sick.
Who's gonna drive it first?
I don't even want to floor it.
I'll drive it, but it's
I gotta say, I'm not even interested in driving this thing fast. I just want to chop it
on the
around
street,
town.
chop the block.
I want to just pull up to lunch chopping it. I don't want to go fast in it at all.
everybody thinks we built a drag race car. We just built a burnout car, guys. That's what we do.
But we're gonna talk shit to the drag race.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Zach, no longer the king of chop at Hoonigan.
Yeah, I would just say that Zach's entire scale has changed. Anything that was, if he gave his old truck a 9, this is a curve. Yeah, we're grading on a curve now.
Sorry,
so,
Zach, you're a
Zach,
6 now.
This is kind of like saying the world's hottest 6, though.
the world's hottest 6.
World's hottest 6.
Soupy, the people want to know what's left to do.
Everything.
Okay, so why don't we list out everything is? What do we got going on? We got to put some coolant in.
We have to put some coolant in, do the coolant reservoir tank, clean that up.
Needs a dash, needs a windshield,
We need to sand that down, need some glass.
needs glass. There's no glass in there.
Where's the fish tank going?
This is getting...
Wow.
Where's the fish tank going?
Are you for real? A fish tank in the car, London. Are you seeing this?
Finish off the stereo system, do the cable, and put in the exhaust. That's it.
And a drive shaft.
And a drive shaft.
So what? One more episode and we drive it to Compton?
Yeah.
Because we have to be out of the building in a week, so.
Guaranteed, we'll be driving it up the next
I'm gonna let you guys do that because I also have to drive the disco there, so I got a lot of work to do. Oh shit, we're all still here. You guys want to help me work on the disco?
Look at the time. Until next time.
Kurt, what's in your back pocket? What you got back there?
You don't keep a churro in your pocket?
Man, you are the wisest man I know. Is it good? Make you uncomfortable?
That makes me want to take a bite.
So,